Okay, hi YouTube. I haven't been making videos because I've been sick. I do stream on Twitch every once in a while. I've been having to stay away from Twitch because of not being healthy. I'm chronically sick, sadly, and I've been chronically sick for some time. But I wanted to show kind of a little bit of a video series over this game that I've been working on because it uses custom networking. And it's C# with Unity as well. So I'm going to go play a game here, and this works in Steam too, by the way. So I'm going to go to Host. I don't really talk because microphone does work. I'll just let you see the gameplay as is. There's terrain deformation. You can turn off the tanks and hide down in holes, possibly. You can jump, you can boost, and you can shoot other projectiles that are, especially if they're coming at you. And there's a few other things you can do too. So let me go ahead and connect. Okay, so as you can see there, it plays very well. That's at, of course, a loop back, but I do have code to do data lag simulation, so I can hook up and try different ping as well. I also am currently programming for client-side prediction. This game is very advanced though, because the tanks, the way they hit the ground and it messes up their rotation, how they move and wobble sometimes, also messes up your aim when these things happen. So trying to make everything smooth for client-side prediction is going to be a little different. I will make videos on that. I have started the code for it. That's why you can select this, but it's not perfect yet by any means. There's still a lot that has to go on. And so far, as you can see, the game plays very well. Everything's been very tested. I have tested this online with 150 ping with a friend, and it was a lot of fun just messing around. We didn't play on this map. This is a programming map that I just test run with. So I can see how it reacts, and I can tell that the game, I think, will be a nice game if I can finish it, if I can get through and add more players. That really depends on my health and being able to continue, because I've already had to leave this project once before for 5 months because I was so sick. But here is the code in the UDP class that I've created, and this goes up to 2,400 lines. I just want to do a brief talk on this video if it will let me. This is basically what this has in here is resend. So I have send asynchronously. So I'm resending or reusing arrays threaded. So like receive is threaded. The send is asynchronous, and it has task run. This is for the lag simulation, the task run stuff and delay. There's no reflection. Pure bytes are sent and received. The data is not structured and then put into so it's not brought down into bytes and then restructured, and then because there's complications with that. So to go over that, and the reason also up here, this no reflection and this reused arrays, we're talking about we're talking about also using memory or span-T, and I don't use those, and some people might ask why not. Through a lot of testing, I have found that it actually reduced performance when used with what I'm using, so I do not use it. I did plan on adding it in, but then it just did not pan out. So using a regular array and just allocating and stuff like that is is much nicer, and get that still that higher performance. So ping and pong this has Indian checked. It also has packaging, so I can package up those packets. I have a personal header byter per event, or if I want to send just one packet with a crap load of stuff, I can just send 3 bytes of the personal header, which is really awesome. My sequences are arrayed. They are not one sequence, so this allows smoother data grab, and it's easier to keep the information without having to toss it out or reorganize it, which leads to a smoother gameplay in this. So number 8, I have reliable packet sending. I can toss delayed or duplicated data, which already does that, and I have this for both non-reliable as well. And then we have the microphone. You didn't really hear that, but you'll probably hear that in another video. This is made from Unity's microphone, but I figured out how to get it to work very well, and it sounds very nice, and you can stream constantly through it. Then we have lag simulation, delayed ping, and packet loss percentage. So I can set any kind of percentage of packet loss I want with the lag simulation. Now you need this down here so that you can test your reliable packets, and these things here. So if you don't have those, it won't work very well. And this picture right here is my circular byte buffer that will go more into depth some other time. And hopefully you like what you've seen so far. I won't give out the code because I worked hard on this, and I would have to get some compensation, and I don't get any compensation for as much time as I spend in programming. This A lot of this stuff I've learned through many years of experience, but also through being on Twitch and getting help from here and there, and then understanding what I need to do, and just a lot of testing, and I'm not going to get paid for that if I just give out source code. But I will explain these things in a little bit more depth so that people, if they like certain things that I have done, because I haven't read about certain things here and I started doing them and I got good results with them, they could go ahead and do something like that if they wish to. All right, well, thank you for this time. Maybe catch me on Twitch, maybe give me a subscribe. If you do end up giving me a subscribe, I will have more videos, I promise. The biggest issue with me is when I make videos, nobody actually tends to see them, it seems like, so then I don't want to make any videos because I'm not getting anything in return, and I'm too sick to actually go ahead and do that. So, but you could follow me on Twitch or talk to me on Discord if need be. I can put that information down in the description. Thank you for your time. Have a nice night.